All right, so we're back for part three, looking at Garrett White's landing page, selling a coaching program. So let's just pick up where we left off. So I was looking at some of this copy, looked at the triangle flip. I would just, like I said, my whole thing would be give 3 points, like 1, 2, 3, because that's kind of what I'm expecting. The 4 R's, just I don't know, expand on, like, give me some hint of maybe what the R's are going to be, because I don't really care about the R's. The right frames, pursue your new reality. Again, I would say I don't know. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything, but it just seems a little weak on that point. Um, how to put the science of warrior method and stop selling yourself short. Okay, I like that. Um, let's move on. The soul. All right, some things I like about this. I would just word it differently because some of this wording is really kind of cumbersome. How to reframe your client's view of the world so you can lead them to see they can break the box and unleash their next level. Um, I don't know, break the box. Is that I don't know. So something I guess we're gonna learn. I don't know. Um, learn to unapologetically embrace the idea. Okay, so you want to keep your words simple. So I believe this word, I counted it earlier, it was 8 syllables. So I'm going to actually put this in the Hemingway, see what Hemingway has to say. Let's delete that. Whoa, postgraduate. Poor, aim for 14. Readability, postgraduate. I mean, this is like, um, yeah, Hemingway is not like this. Um, yeah, just learn to because remember, when if you have a hard time saying it out loud, it's almost the same as somebody reading it, right? Because they're kind of talking in their head. And so um, you want to make things as simple as possible to read. And this is really kind of cumbersome. Um, also, one thing I wanted to discuss also that I learned, I wanted to mention in the ad. Let's just look at the ad again. In the ad, okay, so here it says learn how to leverage proven skills. Learning sounds like it's going to be some work. Like I got to open up a book and I got to open up a notebook and I got to get a pen and I got to write some things down. That's what learning says to me. Now, if you said how to discover how to leverage proven skills, start working with powerful clients. So discover means it's just going to be given to you. You got it. Like you made a discovery. Like, wow, it happened fast. Just a little nuance there. And actually, um, so here it says again, learn to, but I will say, give some credit where credit's due. It says here, discover the number one methodology. So that's good. It didn't say learn the number one methodology, discover, because discover makes it seem like it's instant, like you're going to get it. Like you just open up the curtain and you got it. Learn makes it sound like somebody's going to be lecturing to you. You got to take a bunch of notes and things like that. And so, um, again, these are just little nuances, but I would say discover how to unapologetically embrace, but I would get rid of that word, that that you are the gift. I like that sentiment. I really do. Like you're the God. You're the person. More power, more progress. Okay. Here again, we get some concrete numbers right here, which is great. Can never go wrong with it. Plus the exact framework. So you're going to get a framework and another easy thing. So anytime you can offer an illustration or kind of like a template or any diagram or anything like that that just makes so they're not reading. Framework says that. So you're going to get this framework. How to do it. It's like a diagram. How are you going to get this done? Or seduce, influence, and persuade even the most skeptical, hard-headed clients. Now, I love this. This is great because you're gonna, they're talking about real people that you're gonna encounter, hard-headed clients, skeptical people, and then this framework is gonna help you seduce, influence, and persuade them. I would kind of repeat that a lot in this copy. Um, so to invest in it, so he's uses and invest in his programs to the tune of $500,000 a year. So you put a real number to it, like great, there's some proof, and then that maybe I could do that. So I like that part. Okay, here's I'm just gonna do one more because I really want to just kind of wrap this up. So here, it says, "Do you have the courage to become the one?" What I like about that is it's kind of like a takeaway, right? It's kind of like, or taking away, not a takeaway, but taking away, like saying, "Hey, you know what? This is not for everybody. If you don't have the courage, then this is probably not going to be for you." There's an old classic ad that is actually a control, and it says, Do you have the courage to make $100,000 a year?" So it's kind of like a call to action, like a mission, right? To can you be the one? So I really really like that. And so there's really some really good copy here. I'm not going to get into it. Like I said, I want to keep this short and kind of wrap it up. So overall, I can't remember if I discussed this, but the buttons should probably look more like buttons, maybe a different color. And then the gradient is going side to side, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense there. Um, so again, like I said, I think a lot of the copy needs to be more Garrett White copy, like copy that I can't take this whole thing and paste it onto somebody else's, because that's what people do anyway. I mean, that's what people are doing. There's people who are copying other people's copy, and if you make it copyable, you're just making it easy. So this needs to be more Garrett White centric. Um, more things about this. And another thing, this I've gone through this copy again. I mean, I guess I kind of understand it, but it's kind of a little confusing. So that I'm getting a 5-part video training series, but the Masterclass is 2 hours, which I totally get. Um, it's just that it went into a big explanation in the training video and really didn't say anything about the Masterclass, which is 2 hours I got to sit through. I don't know I know the training series is 5 parts, but I don't know how long it is. Anyway, that's my review of the Garrett White page. I think overall it's pretty good. Like I said, I would not put the white on black. It's just, like I said, it's hard to read, but it does give that kind of tech technical look, and kind of like the heart, like I think that's part of his brand. It's not going to be really like fluffy and stuff like that. It's part of his brand, which is great. But you can kind of do both. You can have a dark theme, and then you can have white areas where you put black and white. I mean, look at his shirt. It says he's got a black shirt, he's got a white part, and then it says in black. So he's got black on white, which is type that's easy to read. Um, so you can do that. So you just make these areas. I mean, really, the areas are it's just where there's a lot of type, with a lot of company. And also I think a lot of these sentences are just really really long. I put them into Hemingway. A lot of them didn't do very well. They're just very long, really, just kind of it's like too much. It's just overall. But anyway, that's it. This is part 3, and thank you for hanging in there. And that's my review of this page. Thank you.